That's the one thing about, addictions. If you got people around you that's addicted to things, whether it's coffee, smoking, drinking, any type of drugs, any type of anything, really, you can look at them from the outside in, put two and two together. If I continue down this route, down this road, I'm gonna end up just like them. And you can decide, nah, I ain't even trying to go that far, and that's just slow you up. So everybody want a good example in their life. Sometimes it's the bad example in your life that teach you the most. Real life. Sometimes it's the bad example that teach you the most. Fact, seeing all my friends smoke was eye-opening. To be honest, gave me an outside perspective. Yeah, like I said earlier about that woman, she couldn't get the weed. She was like super aggravated. That's another, like, what I'm saying, confirmation to me. I'm not trying to go back to being that person who get aggravated at everything because I ain't get high. I ain't trying to go back to that person who can't eat breakfast, can't eat lunch because I ain't smoke. Only congratulations I got was from my parents and kids, few family. Those who still smoke don't come around. It's crazy because it be the people who don't smoke, like you just said, matter of fact, who send you congratulations. So those people don't even know how hard it is, but they still congratulate you. But the people that smoke a lot, they know it's hard to quit. They know what it takes to do that, to take on that journey and actually do it and go through it and stick with it. Those people that don't give you the congratulations, that's the crazy part. It's like, bro, you know how hard it is to quit weed, to eat after quitting weed, sleep after quitting weed, irritation after quitting weed. You know how it is. And those people still don't give you no props, no congratulations, nothing. That's the crazy part. Scott, I've gotten more arguments since I quit because I'm expressing emotions more, but I need to channel it and hopefully it will level itself out. Yeah, you definitely gotta save your energy. Like, I don't be arguing with nobody nowadays. I'm talking to anybody just like I'm talking to y'all. We adults. Why we gotta yell and shout? Let's just talk regular. And you gotta understand, some people already made up their mind. They're not hearing you out. They don't want to hear your perspective. They stuck in their own thoughts. So that's another reason why I don't argue with people. Most people don't even want to hear what you're saying. Their mind is made up. So you really wasting your energy. Y'all just yelling at each other for no reason. I learned that through relationships. Bruh. Some people already made up their mind. They ain't even about to hear you out. So don't even waste your energy arguing with them. Plus, we grown, y'all. Nobody got time to be arguing. We can have a regular conversation with our emotions under control. And like I said last video, people gonna do what they want to do regardless. You can't control them. So if you arguing at somebody trying to make them do something, you're really wasting your breath and energy because they're gonna do what they want at the end of the day. Save your energy for other stuff. You still take melatonin? I think it lowers your energy the next day. I never took it, bro. I never took melatonin. I just recommended that because I get a lot of success stories from people who that help them out as far as sleeping after quitting weed. So I just recommended it because I've seen repetitive comments over the years about people using melatonin to help them sleep and all that. How was he riding a bike through the grass so effortlessly, bro? I stumped riding a bike through grass be hard as a mud, but he just flying through this junk. But yeah, I got a lot of success stories from people saying melatonin helped them out. So I just throw that on top of what works for me. But I do take allergy pills, and I know that for sure had me drowsy. That Benadryl had you knocked out. You believe in cutting down until you're done, or cold turkey? Me personally, man, cold turkey all the way. That's what worked for me. Every time I tried the little moderation, cutting down, only weekends, every time I tried that, none of that, it never stuck. It just never stuck. Never stuck for me. And majority, like I said, I've been doing this quitting weed videos a couple years now. I'm telling y'all, not only what worked for me, but what I see repetitively in the comments and the live streams and all that. Majority of people that cutting down moderation does not work. I'm saying like 90-some% of people that tell me they 10 months, a year, 3 months, 6 months, they tell me cold turkey, they had to just cut it off completely. So not saying it can't work for you. You try it, you might be different, but I'm just telling you what works from my experience and majority of people I talk to about this. Every time I try to cut down in the past, it just didn't work, bro. Every time I say I'm only do weekends, it just didn't last. I think even one puff on the spliff could cause me to relapse. So it's not worth the risk. Yup, that's true, man. That's what I notice about, like they call it binge smoking or binge drinking. You just take one little hit or you take one little drink, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, it's like you broke the ice. So it's like, might as well just keep on going. So yeah, somebody telling me they trying to quit weed, but they gonna smoke one puff a day. Like, bro, it ain't gonna work, bro. You gonna take another puff. Oh, I ain't feel it. I ain't get as high as I wanted off that hit. Let me take another hit. I don't think that's gonna work for anybody, bro. Just taking one hit, especially if you used to feeling high. Like, what's a little buzz gonna do to you if you used to feeling high? It ain't really nothing. So binge smoking, binge drinking, shoot, binge Netflixing, binge social media, that stuff is real. Once you break the ice, it's like you just be getting this little urge to just keep going. Like, to be real with y'all, like, I took a little break from dating for a while, but this year I got back into dating. So I feel like I kind of broke the ice that I was like, it was some ice before. Like, there was nowhere near priorities, nothing. But this year it's kind of like I got back into it, broke the ice, and now it's like I found myself binge dating, if that makes sense. I just get the urge to just keep going. I did the cut down thing. It's hard because you're always thinking forward. It's true. Facts. It's like you're not creating your life without it. You're still planning your day around it. You're still looking forward to that next roll up, that next hit. And then the people that you smoke with, if you smoke with people, they not getting a message either. They think you still a stoner like them. So they're gonna keep on asking you. So when you cut it completely off and start creating your life without it, not only do you get the message, start creating the day filled without it, but people around you get the message too. Ask him because he's completely not smoking. There ain't no point of asking him, you smoking today or you trying to smoke tonight? I know you smoke. You know what I'm saying? Just cut it off completely and everybody, not only you, but everybody else can get the message too. After cutting down for the past month, I think it mentally prepared me go cold turkey now. The more days you go sober, the more you realize it's not so bad. I hope it works for you, bro. It sound good. I ain't gonna lie, it sound good till you actually like doing it. So hopefully it works for you. It sounds good though. It mentally prepared you. The more days you go sober, the more you realize it's not so bad. It sounds good. It's like breaking up with an ex. And you can go, what they call it, no contact, not hit them up at all, like no, you know what I'm saying, at all, nothing. Call, text, DM, nothing. You can go that route, no contact. Or you could be like, I'm gonna reach out once every 3 weeks. I'm gonna reach out every month. You really not living your life without them because you're looking forward to that next reach out. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all that through experience too. So that's why I say, cold turkey's best. You're not looking forward to the next reach out. You're not looking forward to the next hit, whatever. Just cut it off completely. Create your life without it. But hey, hope it works for you, bro. What do you think of weed smell now you quit? I think it smells like sweaty feet. Shoot. One thing I know for sure is I smell it. I smell it more than I smelled it when I was smoking. When I was smoking, it didn't register with me. I didn't notice it. Now that I don't smoke, I notice it. So, I don't think it stink or nothing like that. I just notice it a lot. Yeah. I'm glad I don't smell like it no more, though. That's for sure. Clothes, hair, car. I'm glad I don't really got to deal with that no more. Put my cologne on, I'm smelling fresh, getting compliments, I'd rather get the compliments because I smell good than, yeah, you got the gas on you, bro.